Hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Kagwerks extended slide release. Let's get right into the first 30-second breakdown. That's where in the first 30 seconds, give or take, I give you guys my exact thoughts on this product before we get into the full review. I think this product is a really cool thing to add to your gun. If you're having an issue shooting and you do not get your slide to lock back on your last round, which is a problem I was having because I had a really high grip. If you have that problem, this is something that's going to completely eliminate that. The reason being, with the angle of this, it prevents you from stopping that slide stop from going up. With it being up this high, you can't get your hands that high, so it will always stop back and you won't have that issue anymore. So it works really, really well. It does exactly what it's supposed to. And the only downfall I'm gonna say about this is it is a little expensive at $50 and it does mar up your slide. As you can see, I got some damage to my slide there just because this does slide against the middle of your slide. So if that's something that you don't like, you want your guns to be really pretty and you don't like damage at all to your guns or any wear, then this is something you're not going to be interested in. But if you're looking for a gun that you use for duty use and you actually use your gun and you're not worried about the wear and everything, not saying there's anything wrong with wanting your gun to look pretty and pristine, but if you have like a gun that you're not worried about it, then this is a really good thing that you should look into, and it's definitely going to fix that issue that you're having. Now let's get into my relationship with Kagwerks. I do not work with them and they did not send this to me. I got this from Mil-Spec Retail, so I appreciate them for that, but I have no relationship with Kagwerks. It's just a product I've been testing, and I think that it's something that a lot of you could use if you're having the same issue as me with the slide not locking back on the last round. So I pretty much covered everything in the 30-second breakdown. Honestly, there's really not a ton to review with this product. It's really simple. It does one thing and it does it really well. There's a couple cons. So we'll just go over a little bit more detail on those things. So the biggest reason this was invented and put onto guns is because people with a really high grip, which let me angle it here. So when you have your high grip like this and you're shooting and that last round goes, usually your slide stop lever is right here and your thumb will be resting right on top of that. So if you shoot that last round, it will not lock back. With this, the slide stop lever is above your thumb, so you can still have that really high grip, but you're still gonna get that lock back from your slide. So basically this just eliminates that issue that you have. You can change your grip a little bit, which I don't really like doing. If you have a really good grip that you're comfortable with and you practice with and it's correct, then I don't really think you should have to change your grip for it. If you can buy something like this that simply changes the angle and location and fixes the issue, then I think that's the way to go. So, or you can just deal with the fact that you're never gonna have slide stop, know that about your gun, and train around it, I suppose, if that's another route you want to take. So definitely a cool little product. There are some cons though. Let's go over that. One of the biggest being, and I hear this all the time from people, is it mars up your slide, which is 100% true. It does. It scrapes up your slide. If that's an issue or a deal breaker, then this is 100% not for you. Then you can stop watching now because you're not going to want it because it's going to mess your slide up just a little bit. It is just the finish. I've never had any issue with rusting or anything like that with the year that I've had it on here, and I don't think I'm going to have any issues with it in the future. If it would have, I think it probably would have done it by now. So yes, you're going to have some marring. If that's a problem, then definitely look elsewhere and see if you can find something else. For me, I really don't care because this gun I use all the time. It already had wear previously to putting the slide stop on, so it really didn't bother me that much adding it. Now, if you had a really nice gun that's kind of more of a Gucci gun or something that I really built just to look good and go out to the range every once in a while, I probably wouldn't put this on there, because if you have like Cerakote and slide cuts and everything, you want to look really good, then don't go that route. But if you have like a duty style gun that you don't care as much about the slide and the finish, this is definitely something pretty cool, but that is a downfall. Another thing that I'm gonna mention that's not a downfall, but definitely something I want to tell you, is you're gonna have to train with this on here, because now instead of being able to do your reloads really quick and slapping that down, you're going to change locations. It's a significant difference. You used to have it right here, now it's all the way up here. So that was something that I had a little bit of struggle with, is when I first was training with it, I'd shoot it, I'd do my mag changes, and then I would go for a reload, and I would try to find that release, and I couldn't. So just doing some simple stuff and training and getting used to that different height is definitely something what you're going to want to do, and you'll be able to get comfortable with it pretty quickly. So it's not, like I said, it's not a con. It's not something I think deserves a con spot. It's just something that you're going to have to train with and learn and get muscle memory of that being a little bit higher. Now that I've shot enough with it, I never have any issues with it, and I always be able to find it. But at first, it is something that you're going to want to have a little bit of training with to get that muscle memory to reach just a little bit higher, and you'll be able to get to it. Other than that, this thing is really cool. It works really well. It does what it's supposed to. It's durable. I haven't had any issues with that. I've had some people tell me, oh, hey, I've only put this many rounds on it and it's completely broken or doesn't work anymore, or I had to buy a new one. I personally have never had any issues durability wise with this, and I'm hoping it stays that way. So if I do, for some reason after this review, a month, 10 months, 20 months down the road, I will put a comment in here and pin it and let you guys know if I'm having any issues. But as of right now in the filming of this video, this thing has been really good and worked really well for me. So with all that being said, if you guys want to pick one up, go check out Kagwerks. If they're not in stock there, check out Mil-Spec Retail. If you guys want to help me out on the channel and the things that I do here, there's a couple ways to do that down in the description. There are some discount codes. If you guys want to purchase anything from there, you get a discount and you also give me a small kickback, which helps out the channel and the things that I do here. So it's kind of a win-win. You get a discount, save some money, and I get a little bit of kickback, and helps out the channel with ammo costs and everything because it's so ridiculous right now. I think everybody's in the same boat that it's really hard to find ammo. Another way you can help support my channel, there's a link that goes directly to my website. From there, there's other links like Brownells, Aero Precision, Primary Arms. Anything you purchase using those links gives me a small kickback and shows those companies I'm generating traffic. If you do those things, those help me out a lot, but if not, I just appreciate you guys being here. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. Another company that supports me a ton is Howitzer. Absolutely love these guys. This is the first time I think I've worn one of their sweatshirts on video, mainly because it's usually hot out, and right now it's like -10 outside, so it's pretty cold, but absolutely love these guys' shirt. The biggest thing that I love about them and support about them is the fact that they donate 5% of proceeds to charity, which is awesome. In the first year that they did it, they donated over $200,000 to charity, so really cool stuff that they do, and I really appreciate them for that. Plus their designs are really cool, and I like their clothing. So go check them out. A link in the description will be there as well. And I've been pretty busy with everything going on. We actually just sold our house. We are, by the time this is posted, we're probably in the process of moving right now and almost out of this house. So the background is gonna change. I'm gonna be moving in with my parents for a little while our house is being built. Once that's built, we'll be moving there. So a lot of things are changing. I applied for a new position, a new job, and I'm really excited about that and hoping that goes well. So a lot of things are changing here soon. So I'll let you guys know and update you on everything that's going on there. And I appreciate you all for sticking around. Thank you guys so much.